Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday, come on in. At the Rural Report, let the prepping begin. We'll teach you the skills you need to survive. Join our community, let's thrive and thrive. Gather round, don't be shy.
Well, we're going to pretend that I'm live. I don't know what in the world's going on tonight. It is just going to be one of those nights, and we're just going to see what in the world happens. Everything seems to be going one way or the other when it comes to technology, because that's the way it seems to go with old rural and technology. This is why when everybody comes on and they sit here and they say, AI is going to take over. Uh, I would rather go back to analog any old day. So, Dan, thank you so much for the 5x5. Welcome, everybody. As you can see, you can't see me. So, this is going to be kind of maybe a quick one. I'm going to try and shoot for a half hour ish. It's been an extraordinarily busy week for Old Rural, and I've got a ton of stuff to do tonight as well as the rest of the week. But I do want to come in and say hello to everybody. So, yes, it is me. It is Old Rural 2IC, joined by my co-host Cluck Norris, the Tactical Squish Chicken. Let's see who's in chat before I get started. So it looks like Grit and Grace is here. Welcome in. Scott, great to see you. OVP, great to see you here. Chris is here. Hello, Chris. Who else do we got in here tonight? OVP, I think I know who Rural's girlfriend is. Squirrel. Yes, you are 100% right. You heard it first. Let's see. Janajan, what's going on? Great to see you up here. Metal Spawn, half ready, little lone prepper. Great to see you. Kane, what's going on? As well as Gen X Gemini. And we've got Tammy Joe is popping in. Dan H, we already said hi to you, but I say hi to you just about every day. So good to see you. My friend JS Genesis is here, as well as my friend Chance Paladin. He is also popped in. So great to see you and great to see everybody. So you guys know what to do. Most of you guys, I think, are all wrenches. So come in, have a seat, take your shoes off, sit down, stay a little while. We're going to have a little bit of a chit chat. I'm going to try and keep my eye on chat in case you guys have anything that you want to discuss or ask questions or whatnot. But I have a few things that I am going to cover. So first things first, with Mike from Hudson Valley, brother, congratulations on 3 years. That is amazing. That is awesome. That's inspirational. You guys are great over there. You guys kill it each and every Wednesday. So anybody that does not know, Mike, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, along with the Livingston Man with We All Going to Die Wednesday. That is can't miss stuff. So absolutely awesome. I see Rabbit has also popped in, and I think we got everybody. While I go through and I do some of my talking, all of you guys, I think, have a wrench. Drop your channel links in. I want to try and start doing that. All go through, and most of us have channels. If you have a channel link, go ahead and drop it. I want everybody to network, go through and click on somebody. Go check out some of their stuff. Say that, hey, I saw you on rural stuff. And you never know. Amy, hello, great to see you. And I think I've hit everybody. So the first thing I want to do is it has been actually a really, really good work week for me, work and personal. And I'll tell you what, it's been a long time since I've been this happy, and a lot of people don't seem to be happy out in the world. And so I wanna give a little bit of a piece of advice when it comes to happiness. So, you may wanna take out a pencil for this one just in case, but happiness cannot be traveled to. Happiness cannot be owned. You can't earn it, you can't wear it, you can't consume it. Happiness is your experience of living each and every moment. Each moment filled with gratitude, with comfort, with love, with grace, with everything. When it comes to the little things, that is happiness. There's so many people out there that is trying to pay a ton of money to rent happiness, and it's not, right? They go into massive amounts of debt to try and buy some luxury car or some massive house or to go on this dream vacation, and yeah, it's fun for a little while until the car starts breaking down and the roof starts leaking and the vacation's over, now you got a big bill to pay, right? It's the little things in life. There's a ton of things out there that you can be the absolute happiest and create one of the best memories, and it's absolutely free of charge. So, when you go through and you are trying to look for your happiness, just remember that. You are definitely not going to go buy it, rent it, wear it, consume it, any of that stuff. Happiness is what you make of it. You are in charge of your life. So, you know, find out what makes you happy and head that direction. But there's a lot of things though that when it comes to happiness, people are afraid of failure. And fear is a powerful motivator, either one way or the other. And I will tell you one thing, when it comes to failure, you may get hurt. But when you get hurt, as long as you have the correct mindset, you're only going to get a temporary bruise. Failure is not a permanent tattoo. So you should not fear failure. Failure is one of the things that if you have the correct mindset, you learn from it, right? It's just an experience. You just discovered one of the ways that you don't do it this way, right? So don't ever be afraid of failure because you're going to end up getting successful at some point in time. Or people are going to be able to learn from you, right? Maybe you try it 15, 18, 100 times, but somebody might learn from your failure and figure it out and then teach you, right? It may be a collaboration, maybe a team effort. So don't ever be afraid to try new things. It's all in the mindset that you just keep getting back up. But on the opposite end of failure is also success. And success for a lot of people, it's all about reaching the top, right? We wanna get to the top of the mountain. But the sad part is so many people, they don't enjoy the climb. All they do is they're so focused on reaching that peak and getting right to the very, very tippy top. They're so focused and they go through and they grind and they struggle and they sacrifice and they do all the things you're supposed to do, but it's so miserable along the way. Remember when you're going for your goals, there is going to be pain, there is going to be struggle, there's going to be sacrifice, there's going to be a lot of grinding and a lot of hard work. There's going to be blood, sweat, and tears, depending on how bad you really want this dream. You've got to be okay that, a lot of dreams you can't put a timeline on. You can say, I want X, Y, and Z, by the time I'm 50. Sometimes you're going to get it in half the time. Sometimes you'll get close. Sometimes it'll take a little extra. As long as you are not giving up on your dream and you enjoy the climb, it's going to be worth it. And I've had a few people as I go through and I start talking and I share about a lot of this stuff, is that I have a few people that wanna be negative, and I don't know why. I've been pretty upbeat. I've been putting out a lot of motivational things, a lot of things to get you to think, and one of the people came to me in an email and they said, "Rural, your motivation's great, but motivation doesn't last." And I thought about it for a second and I said, "Yes, you're right. Motivation doesn't last, but the thing is it's kinda like personal hygiene. We recommend you brush your teeth daily, take a shower daily, to have motivation daily, right? You don't just hear some really nice quote and that gets you through life. Sometimes we get a nice quote, but it's not forever. So we have to continue to have that reason, right? If it's your husband or your wife or your kids or your grandkids, if that's your motivation, if that's your reason, then use that, right? Put that on your desk at work, hang it on your wall, put it in your locker, put it wherever, and use that as your motivation because it's daily. It's that daily reminder of what you're doing. Why do you get out of bed? Why do you go do all that, right? And it should be one of the things that when you glance at those pictures, it should bring a smile to your face and go, "That's why I'm doing it." But sometimes we're not alone. Sometimes, there's going to be help, there's going to be teamwork. Sometimes we are alone. Sometimes we just have to do something by ourselves, right? And what that really comes down to is we're surrounded by people and we want to network and we want to have that, in case we are doing something alone and we need help, and in case, we're doing something as a team and we need help, there's always going to be people around. And so to go through and network and find your people is important because just because you start a project alone doesn't mean that you're going to need help later. And just because you start as a small team doesn't mean that you're going to need help to make it a bigger team. But there's a lot of people out there that don't have the correct mindset. And one of the things that I try and help people is that some people, when they start going to their dreams and their goals, they want it to happen. Others, they wish that it'll happen. What I want each and every one of you to do, I want you to make it happen. We can all want, we can all wish, but that doesn't do anything. Put your mind to it and get out there and be active and start getting to it. And I get this a lot too because of my statistics and my analytics on my channel. Well, rural, I'm getting up there in age, or I'm too old. And I'm here to tell you, you're never too old to start another goal, to have another dream. You can do new projects no matter how old you are. It's one of those that you should never, ever give up on trying to better yourself. The better that you are, the better things that you can pass down, right? That's what all of life is, that's what all of nature is. It's all about preservation of life for the next generation. And so the better off that you can do, even though you may have a nice little pretty house and you've got, all these little things that make you happy and all that, we can always strive to be better, and then we can pass that to the next. And I'm not talking material. We can pass land on to the next. We can pass knowledge. We can pass down all sorts of traditions and values and the things that are very important, right? So as we go through and we're getting to about the halfway mark, 'cause I'm kind of shooting for a half hour. Let me see if I can kind of wrap this up and then we'll get in chat and we'll have some fun. I want to kind of end my little rant here by telling you, if you're going to take anything from this, don't forget this. Never forget how far you've come. Everything that you've been through, all the times that you've pushed, even when you felt that you couldn't, all the mornings you got out of bed, no matter how hard it was, all the times that you wanted to give up, but you got through the day. I want you guys to never forget how much strength that you have, how much you've learned, and how much you have developed along the way. Times get hard, but we can persevere. A lot of it's mindset, and a lot of it, it's just getting life experience, right? The things that we have all been through, nobody will ever know, right? Most people will never know the things that you've gone through, the struggles and all the other events, but here you are. Be proud of that, right? You are here today. You are the person that you are today because of those past experiences. So, if you are out there and you are trying to find your people, right? Maybe you're trying to find a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or girlfriend. Maybe you're trying to find a mag. Maybe you're trying to find a group. Maybe you're trying to just network, right? You already got, yeah, you're happily married. Maybe you've already got your tribe and stuff. Maybe you're just trying to find some people. One of the best ways that I can tell you to find your people is be unapologetically yourself. You do that and you can become a magnet for people that's really gonna pick up your vibe, and all of the things is just gonna fall away. They'll start falling in place. You be you. Never go in and try and overdo stuff and try and impress people. If you be you, then you will get the people that are attracted to your qualities. You never have to be anything different. Don't put in 150% because you can't keep that up. Be yourself, and when somebody comes by and notices, it's great because all you gotta be is just yourself for the rest of your life, right? And you are great. You are strong. You're gonna do this. You got people out there that's rooting for you and believe in you, so just keep doing your thing. So, that's about it. That's about, as far as I went, and, yeah, I was trying to shoot for 15 to 20 minutes, and I think we kinda hit that. So let's, scroll back and chat. Let's see, 3 types of people: those who watch things happen, those who make things happen, and those who wonder what happened. That's excellent. That is excellent. Let's see, who's hosting the next hour podcast? Uh, I'm guessing meant zero-hour podcast. I believe that's OVP is hosting that one. Let's see who else. Yep, OVP just confirmed it. Emerald, what's going on? Great to see you here, man. It's been a little while. Let's see who else is in here tonight. Everybody's having a good time. Hard times don't last, but good people do. Amen. I will 90% agree with that because the way that there is so much corruption and evil and everything in the world, there's so many temptations. Evil is working overtime, and sometimes good people fall to the wayside. I've personally experienced this to where I've known people for 20 years, and they're good people, and slowly you can just watch them fade. And there's only so much you can do, right? Once they make their decision and once they do their stuff, they're going to do it anyway. So make sure that you maintain. Maintenance is very important. You maintain your car, you're going to have a good car. You maintain your house, you're going to have a good house. You got to maintain your people, your relationships, your mag, your tribe. You got to maintain yourself. So always remember maintenance. That which doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Amen to that. 100%. I need to go up on panel. Oh yeah. Yeah, Amy, you're always welcome. You just send one of us an email, and we'll get you right back up on 0 hour. We'd love to have you up there. Let's see, who else do we got? Why is my chat not having fun? There we go. Um, let's see. Is there a Discord to communicate with y'all? So many names. I would like to know more. Sober Party, I don't have a Discord. I don't have the time. I've had a ton of people ask me to make a Discord. Um, I don't have the time. I would love to. I've joined other people's. I'm actually involved in other people's Discords, and I'm so horrible about maintaining that. Uh, but I get it. It would be nice to be able to have more of a direct connect and different things on that. But there's a lot of trolls and other things that tend to get in there, and I don't have the time to get in there and maintain it and moderate it like good. So that's why I'm from it. But yes, it would be nice. There's a lot of people out there that have good Discords. So, who else do we got? 0 hour again after last time. That's not true, buddy. You can come on 0 hour. 100%. 100% you can come back on. Excellent. All right. So it looks like Amy's going to be able to come on. MF Gulf Coast, what's going on? Great to see you here. Let's see. I think I hit bottom of chat. Did you guys, can I scroll back up all the way? Did you guys drop links? I'm hoping that you guys dropped a bunch of links because I wanted to see you guys network. If you guys have not dropped links and you have a channel, please drop your link and then, yeah, go out there and check everything out. Happiness is a choice. Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Man, Little Prepper's coming out with some gold tonight. Oof. Let's see. You don't fail, you learn what not to do. Absolutely. 100%. Failure is learning in progress. Yes. That is here tonight. On fire. They told Edison he failed 1,000 times before he got the light bulb, and he said, "I found 1,000 ways it didn't work." Yes, yeah, and that's where the collaboration comes in, right? Maybe I'm trying to make a light bulb too, and you can show me, "Oh, no, world, don't do it that way. That's definitely not the way to do it," right? We can still help each other, but a lot of the things that we do today, which is the problem of society, is that we just hand the finished product over and go, "Here you go," and nobody actually has the responsibility for it, right? And that's where we get into this throwaway society because there's nothing behind it. Things are just given out freely, and because it's free, no one actually takes pride in it. No one actually has full-on responsibility of ownership. And people do this with not only tangible objects, but they do this with live living things, whether it is a pet or anything along those lines. They do it with children, right? How many times do you see some kid on the news that they get dropped off at the fire station or something like that? It is sad the way that we are going through, and we're just treating everything like an object, right? And a life is a life. Every life is precious, and and I get it. There's an exception to some other things, but let's see. Trying to make sure that I got you guys. Did you guys not go through and post your links? Is everybody going to be shy and not do it? Blackbird, what's going on? I don't think I got you, but I wanted to make sure that I did say hi. Indy is here. Hello, Indy. Great to have you here. We always like to have Indy on. And I do like the Emerald made alive. Always good to have Emerald. Let's see. Who else do we got in here? If I flip down through, I'm trying to get caught back up. There we go. Rabbit's sharing some stuff out. That's right. There we go. Amy's sharing out. That's right. There you guys go. David, haven't seen you in a while. Great to have you here. Excellent, excellent. You guys are doing everything good now. New times, new beginnings. I like that name. That's a good name. Welcome on in. There we go. Grace shared her channel. Thank you so much. Yes, there we go. All right. We'll go for another couple minutes. And I do want to say that I did make my post out there of the things that went on at work. I will just say that everything went thumbs up, and I'm going to leave it at that. And we'll just kind of take things of where we go. I will tell you that prayer does work. You can take that for what it is, whether you're religious or not. But that was 100% prayer answered for me. So yes, 100%. That was a looking up and saying thank you moment for me. Brother Troy is here. Great to see you. Anybody else? Hope things are well. Yes, they are, Blackbird. Thank you so much. Grace sharing out Indy. Excellent. Amy sharing out Grace. Look at you guys just flip flop and doing everything. This is my new channel as of last month. Nice. I love it. And Indy just subscribed. There we go. See how all that works? This is how networking goes. All of us, for the most part, we're all smart or small channels. And so this is how growth happens. We help each other. Nobody's going to come and just hand you a million subs. We come out here and we are judged by the content that we put out. This is not a high school some sort of contest, right? It's not how amazing somebody looks. It's not how cute of a smile they have. It's not the amount of money. It should be based on what content somebody puts out. And I mean, for the most part, I watch most of your channels. Y'all put out great content, right? So that's why I'm always about go ahead and share your links out because you guys are awesome. Ace, hello, great to see you. Let's see, Superman wears Chuck Norris pajamas. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent. Yes, Indy, we are all stronger together. Yeah, there is strength in numbers. Uh, it's a lot of that division and everything right now, and this is that thing that they can't take from us for the moment. right? As long as we have YouTube, we have a platform that we can all come together and we can fellowship with one another. We can make new friends. We can deepen that friendship that we have with each other. We can look out for each other. And I highly encourage that, right? Go find a new channel, reach out, make a new connection. Be smart about it, right? Don't just blindly be like, oh, I saw you on rural, so you must be great. There's bad people. It's going to come everywhere. Be smart about it, but you never know who you're going to meet. So go through. I challenge you once a week, once every other week. Try and reach out and make a new friend. Make that new connection. Check on your people. Maintain those relationships and those friendships. Make sure everybody's good. Judged by our content, no wonder everybody thinks I'm an idiot. I don't think you're an idiot. I think you're great. I've been watching some stupid stuff on the internet that happened after they got the. Yeah, there's a lot of stupid stuff on the internet, right? 100% there is. Imagine being a parent, finding out school. Yes. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I saw the little thing that you guys are talking about. We scolded by Billy to call you Grace and not Grit. That's right. Billy's very protective of Grace. So if you pick on Grace in Billy's live stream, Billy will get you. Kay is here. You're not late. You're never late. You're just fashionably on time. So welcome in. Welcome in. Um, let's see. Got a deep love for that brother and his family. Nice. Nice. Look at all you guys go. Thank you so much. Yes, special shout out to Grit and Grace and Amy and whoever. I think Indy was doing it too, for sharing out everybody's channels. Those are awesome people to be able to go in there and help everybody out, and that's the way that this networking stuff goes. So yes, as we kind of wind down, I'm keeping an eye on chat just in case. Your life is your story, right? You're in charge of your life. There is millions and millions and millions of people all around you right now. 99.9% of them are never going to know you exist. Think about how many people we pass on the street, how many people we interact with for just seconds of our life, right? We don't know who they are. We may never meet them again. They don't know our struggles, the things that we've been through, our childhood, our teenage years. They don't know all the things that we've been with all of our struggles and everything like that. They have their own. And so for us to be able to recognize that they're living, breathing human beings with emotions and thoughts and everything else, to just be kind, right? Now, yeah, if they want to turn around and act like a jerk, then whatever. You don't deserve my kindness. Just walk away and go to the next person. But one random act of kindness, if you can do that one time a week, right? I would hope you can do it every day, but one random act of kindness to somebody. Go see if you can make somebody smile today, right? Let's try and make it that today, tonight. It is Wednesday. See if you can go tonight and tell somebody, right? We don't want to ever have regret. Life is precious. We may not wake up tomorrow. It's not one of those things that is guaranteed. I hope we all do, right? Life is great. I have a bright future ahead of me. I have all sorts of things I want to do and accomplish and all that. God's not done with me. He's got a plan and I've got a mission, but it's not promised. Anything can happen at any given moment. Find somebody you love and make sure you call them tonight, text them tonight, send them an email tonight. Turn over right now and look them in the eye and make sure you don't end tonight with the regret, and tell them, I love you. That's one of the most beautiful things that you can do. Maintaining a relationship, whether that is your wife or your husband, whether that's your best friend, whether that's your inner circle, whatever it is, those relationships need maintenance. And I will die on this hill. That is a part of preparedness. Maintaining that relationship, because when it all comes down to it, that firearm will break, those crops will fail, that water will go bad. Everything that we have, it all comes down to who's beside you. Find your people. You find them, you stand so much better off of a chance. Find your people, and when you got them, maintain them. Make them priority. Make time for them. Make sure everybody's good. Then you can smile. You can be happy. You found your people. Work hard at it, and you guys, you'll see. Once you find your people, find your apocalypse partner, surround yourself with the inner circle, peace, comfort, and love will come naturally. So let's check and see anything in chat and make sure. Whistle Stop Homestead, welcome in. Anybody else that I missed before we sign off for tonight? You guys are all great. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I think we're all good here. So I went a little bit over my half hour mark. That's okay. You guys are all awesome. That's why I stayed for a few extra minutes, right? It's one of those that I just wanted to spend a little time with you guys. But Rural has a ton of work to do tomorrow. Rural's got to be up extra early and has a ton of work to do as well. So if you guys send me a text or an email, especially over the weekend, it may take me a little bit of time to get back to you. I've just got special projects and stuff that I've got to get done. So bear with me over the course of the next little bit to next week or so. And next Wednesday we should be back to regular schedule. So. But you guys are great. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, because you could be anywhere else doing absolutely anything, but you chose to come here and hang out with me, and that means a lot to me. So from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you again. One random act of kindness, that's your prepper homework. And go to that person, that special person, whether it's your best friend, whether it's your inner circle, whether it's your mag, your tribe, your group, maybe it's your sibling, maybe it's your kids, your grandkids, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Whoever's that special someone, reach out to them tonight and say, I love you. So with that, guys, thank you. I hope each of you have a amazing and blessed night. Stay tuned, because next week we're going to have a lot more fun. And with that, please remember to remain united, because we're all prepping in this together. Good night, everybody.